This is the Nike Hypervenom X Finale 2 Special Edition from the Aurora pack. It doesn't look like anything special, but watch this. One second, new phone. Well, that didn't work at all. What's going on, guys? Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Hypervenom X Finale 2 indoors in the special edition Aurora pack colorway, which looks great, they feel great. I'm really happy with these. So if you want to learn more about performance as well as how they fit and feel on feet, stick around and watch the video. And if you're interested in a pair for yourself, I'll leave a pop-up on screen, or you can click the first link down below. That'll take you to the review page on my website, where you'll find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes. You'll be able to pick these up below their normal $115 retail price, which by the way is a $10 premium for this particular colorway because it is special edition. You're probably wondering why this is called the Aurora pack. Well, an aurora is a light phenomenon that happens in the north as well as in the south that basically makes for this multicolor light show in the sky. Why does this happen? I don't know. Do I look like some kind of light expert? Google it. Anyways, the color looks really good. The base for this shoe is what I would describe as a really light gray. It kind of looks white in certain lighting, but it definitely is a light gray. And then you have bright orange as an accent in the form of the entire outsole of the shoe. The midsole is that light gray color, then little orange bits in the form of the flywire cables and the Nike skin branding. But the main reason why you buy this colorway is for the Nike swoosh here and the Nike swoosh here, which looks incredible. As you can see by these pictures that I'm showing you on screen right now, I tried to show you this phenomenon at the start of the video, which I thought I'd be easily able to do, as I can do with reflective material pretty easily, which this is just multicolor reflective material basically, but it doesn't show up on video very well for whatever reason, or at least I was unsuccessful at it. Shows up in pictures really nicely, and you do actually see this in person as well when you're kind of in stadium lighting type environments, and it just looks really good. It's the coolest aspect of this particular shoe, and just as a whole, I think the colorway looks fantastic. Now there is an opposite side to this pack. There's a north and a south side. I believe this is the south side, and then the north side is a black base with a gamma blue accent, and then the same color for the actual Nike swooshes, that same multicolor reflective material. But overall, I think this is just a good looking shoe in general. Low cut, which changes the look as well. It's got the texturing, it's got these little extra details, I believe, which are specific to this particular pack. You can see them throughout. They're very subtle though. And as a whole, I just think it's a very good looking shoe. Let me know your opinions. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't know, I think it's cool. When it comes to performance, this is technically below the top-end Proximo 2 model in the Hypervenom X lineup, but it is by no means a takedown. It's actually a really good value. This is a premium retail price of $115 because it's special edition, but for $100, $105, you can get the regular colorways at full retail. You can get them on sale for even less than that. And as a package, I think this is an excellent value. Essentially what you're getting here is the upper from the Hypervenom Fatal 3, but in a low cut formation that's a little bit different because of the fact that it's low cut. So you can see the Nike skin branding. That is what you get for the upper. It's a mesh-based synthetic with the polyurethane top layer. Feels really soft, offers a nice touch on the ball, kind of along the lines of what we got from the original Hypervenom Phantom 1, which everybody loved that particular upper, and it feels just as good on this particular shoe. You can see they did incorporate flywire cables, which run from the base of the sole and attach directly to the lacing system. They kind of poke through the upper, as you can see. Again, very much like what we got on the Fatal 3 DF, what we have on the Fatal 3 DF. That's for the bottom 4 lacing positions, and then you end up with 2 regular lace holes at the top, which I personally do not mind at all, with the central bit, which is kind of stitched together, so it does kind of create a one-piece enclosure made from this elasticated, kind of foam-based, almost mesh-type material. It's really difficult to describe what this is. It does have some ventilation to it as well, so if you find your feet get really hot while playing, this is going to allow them to breathe at least a little bit. This material also extends into the heel liner, which I'm personally not crazy about. I really wish this would have been a separate material, but it feels nice. It's got good padding to it. And for the most part, your heel does not slip. So there isn't too much to complain about here. I just would have liked to have seen some kind of synthetic suede or even a synthetic leather. I just tend to prefer that type of thing. The fact that it's low cut feels very normal. Fit in the heel, really nothing to complain about. So comfort in that area out of the box shouldn't be a concern for you. The insole, fully removable, which is nice as well. And it's a top end insole pretty much. It's got this little graphic right here with some of the embossed texturing, the mesh liner on top, the ortholite foam. Is this a Nike Grip insole? I'm not entirely sure. It's not really listed in tech specs, and obviously it's not listed on the insole, so I would assume no, although I don't think the Nike Grip insoles make that much of a difference. And as far as the rest of the shoe is concerned, the midsole and the outsole, the midsole, as you can see, is kind of like a medium thickness. It's not quite as significant as what you get from the Mercurial X line, but obviously not quite as padded as what you would get from the Magista X line, but it does feature the Phylon foam for pretty much the entire construction. And then you have the Nike Zoom unit in the heel, which admittedly is not super noticeable. It's a very, very small Zoom unit. So the amount of underfoot cushioning you get, especially in the heel area, if you were expecting something crazy like a basketball shoe, it's really not like that at all. It's fairly low profile, and I would say pretty firm in terms of the underfoot feel. As far as the bottom is concerned, this particular colorway is only available in an indoor variation. Obviously, you can get this shoe in regular colorways in indoor or turf. If you want this colorway in turf or this pack in turf, you have to go for the black ones, which not really a bad compromise. It's a very good looking shoe as well. But for the indoor variation, as you can see, it's got its own unique setup, which I don't personally care for as much for indoor court use, especially if the court is a little bit dusty. This doesn't fare too well. It's a firmer rubber than what you'll find on some of their other indoor models, I would say. But if the court's clean, it's not really going to be an issue in regards to traction. However, because it is a firmer rubber and because of this particular traction pattern that they've incorporated here that has fairly thick kind of grooves to it, it's not very pliable, it's going to provide really good traction on an outdoor court or concrete or asphalt or street soccer type environment in general. Plus it's going to hold up really nicely as well. So from a durability and performance standpoint for street soccer type application, this is really, really good. And for indoor courts, I would just make sure that you're playing on cleaner courts. If the courts are really dusty, this is not going to be ideal. If you're wondering about the weight, in a size 9 US, these guys weigh in at 10 ounces exactly, which is obviously not super light, not super heavy either as far as indoors are concerned. Again, I wasn't expecting them to be too light given the amount of underfoot cushioning you have, the thickness of the upper, and really the amount of rubber you have on the bottom. That's where the majority of the weight is coming from. So they're not gonna have that super, super lightweight feel on feet, but they certainly aren't going to feel heavy either. So as you can see, I swapped out the stock kind of light gray, whitish laces for some black reflective SR4U replacement laces, which accent well with the swooshes that look black when the proper lighting isn't on them. Plus it has the reflective bits as well. So when it is reflecting, you have the reflective bits to match. I just think it's a cool look. Anyways, if you are interested in a pair of SR4U replacement laces for yourself, the website to go to is www.sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a little pop-up on screen as well as a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in a pair, be sure to go ahead and check that out. On feet, the Hypervenom X Finale 2 is really, really impressive. I like the way they feel a lot. I really wish we would have got an outdoor version of this shoe, something with a firm ground stud pattern. Unfortunately, all we got was the Fatal 3TF, which is a great shoe, but I would have liked to have had something low cut like this. I just like the overall construction. The upper feels great. It's made from Nike skin, which obviously a lot of people like. We've come to expect certain things from a Nike skin upper, and this delivers on all of those things. It's soft, it's sock-like, it softens up even more as you break them in. They'll offer a little bit of stretch, mainly in the toe box area with the flywire cables though. You get good lockdown when you tie the laces tight. And overall, they just feel really nice on feet. Great touch, great comfort. The heel, because it is a standard low cut construction, feels really good as well. And as far as the underfoot cushioning is concerned, it's a little firm out of the box, but as you wear them in, the Phylon does definitely soften up a little bit. And you are able to feel the Zoom unit slightly more from out of the box. But again, for the most part, it's a firmer, kind of lower to the ground ride in general. Nothing too crazy as far as underfoot cushioning is concerned. As far as the fit goes, it's got a decent amount of width to it, kind of on par with the rest of the Hypervenom lineup, whether you're talking about other indoors or their outdoor line. kind of a decent width to it. It's got a snug fit, but definitely not overly tight like you'd get from the Mercurial line. So as long as you don't mind a snug fitting shoe, you shouldn't have too many issues as long as you don't have really, really wide feet. And as far as the sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair, I'd recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Anyways, guys, that is it for my review. Again, if you're interested in a pair for yourself, first link down below, that'll take you to the review page on my website. You'll find buy it now links and SR4U coupon codes for this product on that page. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get an answer out to you as soon as I possibly can. If you enjoyed the video, support it with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. All my social media information linked down below, so follow me there if you don't already. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the next one.